Thank you for watching How to Register with the Nevada Government e-Marketplace, or NGEM for short. NGEM allows contractors and suppliers to register in one central location to receive notification of bids or proposals from the Reno-Tahoe International Airport and all participating government entities, free of charge. To begin as a new contractor or supplier, navigate to nevada.ionwave.net. A Google search for Nevada Government e-Marketplace will not lead you to the correct website. Please use nevada.ionwave.net. Then click Supplier Registration. Next, type in your company name, or if you're an individual, sole proprietor, or single member LLC, your name. Then your phone number. Only the items with the red asterisks are required. If you have a SAM.gov entity ID or a Data Universal Numbering System identifier, you can also enter it, but it isn't required. Click Next. After you hit Next, you may see a status bar indicator while the next page loads. Then you'll see the NGEM Terms and Conditions page. Read through this, and if you agree, click the I accept button. You can also choose to print this page for your records. Click Next. You may notice that we're moving along the tabs at the top of the screen. In the Company Information tab, complete the items with an asterisk and any additional information you'd like to include. NGEM will pre-populate the trade name you already input. Next, choose your company's organization type. It may be a sole proprietorship, an LLC, nonprofit, or something different. For the next field, enter your tax ID number, also known as your EIN or FEIN, or your Social Security number. Note that based on the organization type you select, you may not need to populate this field. The box may pop up as not applicable. Then, insert your company recovery email twice here. This is used to recover your account if needed. If you're a solopreneur, you can check the bypass box and not be required to enter anything here. Remember, only the items with an asterisk are required. After entering your company recovery email, scroll down to the bottom of the page to enter your company address. It doesn't have an asterisk, but if you have a person other than yourself you'd like to enter in the contact name and phone number area, you can certainly do so. This is designed so if you're the office manager, you can create the account and assign yourself as a user, but assign someone else later as the main contact person. Once you've entered your company information, scroll back to the top to finish the items on the right of the screen. Under User Information, please create a unique username that will become your NGEM login at which you'd like to receive correspondence. This password, along with your unique username, will become your login information to NGEM. The time zone is assigned by your location within the US. If you're a company based outside the United States, though, select the Coordinated Universal Time, which is the same as Greenwich Mean Time. Once you've filled out the required fields, go back to the upper left and hit Save and Next. After hitting Save and Next, you'll be prompted to verify your email address. We highly recommend opening a new browser tab and verifying the email address on your desktop or laptop. If you're on a desktop or laptop and choose to verify on your phone, the remaining steps must then be completed on your phone. Some of the following screens may have small text, so it will be easier to verify on your laptop or desktop. Once you click the email link to continue registration, you'll be led to a screen to create a password. Your password must be at least 12 characters long and fulfill the listed specifications. After you hit Save Password, it will lead you back to your company information screen. Just hit Save and Next here. In this screen, the Address tab, you can add an additional address if you'd like. If you're okay with the one you already entered, hit Next. In this next screen, the Other Information tab, you'll have to select a drop-down under Federal Exclusion. It's merely a yes or no to select whether you've ever been disallowed from federal procurement or non-procurement programs. If you aren't sure, the answer is probably no. In the Commodity Codes tab, select the RFQs you'd like to be notified of. You can click the plus sign next to any of these categories and see the subcategories below. For a public art RFQ, you'll want to click Entertainment and Arts. The system will automatically check the box for all of the subcategories. Select any additional commodity codes that may be relevant to your business. If you owned a restaurant and wanted to hear about RFQs at the airport for restaurants, you'd open the Food and Beverage dropdown and select the Food and Beverage subcategory. Then you'd hit Save and Next. On the Classifications tab, you'll have to choose in Category 1 whether you're a Nevada business enterprise or an out-of-state enterprise. Those are the only boxes required on this screen. For the options in Categories 2 and 3, again, not required, you can read through the definitions and decide whether those apply to your business. If you do choose options in Categories 2 and 3, later in the process you'll have to provide evidence and paperwork to support your assertion that you're a, say, Native American-owned business or a veteran-owned business, but you don't need to provide that proof to get the initial NGEM registration completed today. Also, for a public art RFQ, the airport does not designate preference for specialty businesses, so selecting those doesn't earn you any extra advantage in this selection process. Hit Save and Next. You're almost done. On the next screen, the Review tab, just confirm that everything you've input thus far is correct. If you see something amiss, hit the pencil icon to edit the information. Be sure to scroll all the way to the bottom of the screen to check everything. If you're confident that you have all the right information, hit Register now. From there, you'll receive the congratulations message. Now, wait until your registration has been reviewed by an NGEM administrator. Registrations are typically reviewed once daily, Monday through Friday, but could take longer. You should receive an email once your registration is approved. Then, log in at any time to view open solicitations and download the documents related to RFQs you are interested in. These bid documents will contain all of the instructions for submitting your application. If you have any questions, please reach out to Caitlin Malone, the senior buyer at the Reno-Tahoe Airport Authority at 775-328-6673 or by email at kmalone@renoairport.com.